My name is Kyle O'Connor, and I am an Irish American. Irish culture has always been a part of my life ever since I was young. Both my parents were born and raised in Kerry, Ireland. My dad moved out here when he was 18 during the summer and started working as a contractor and painter. After the summer, he went home to Ireland, but the following summer he came back, but this time with my mom, and they were here to stay. My mom was one of 5 girls, all of which have lived in Ireland their whole life, so this was a massive moment in all their lives for my mother to move to America with the love of her life. See, my mom and dad have been dating since they were 14 and are still happily married. They came to America to start a new life and live the American dream, which they absolutely did. Both of my parents, being immigrants with only a few $100 to their name, were practically starting life over in a brand new country. Although my parents had moved to America and looked for a new and better life than the one offered in Ireland, they had never forgot where they came from. They instilled this in my brothers and I, and we were proud to be Irish. Every weekend when we were younger, we would go down to McLean Avenue in Yonkers, which had a strong, prevalent Irish community. With so many people from around Ireland that have immigrated to America all in one place, it really gave my brothers and I a sense of our culture when we were young. Also, every year, my family would go down to the city for the St. Patrick's Day parade, and whether it was skipping school or calling out of work, we would be there. These are memories I will never forget. Having pride in where I am from will always stick with me. You're probably wondering, have I ever actually been to Ireland? Well, my family will go back to Ireland a few times every couple of years. That of which I remember, I have been back to Ireland 5 times. The thing about having family and heritage in another country is that it's not easy to go back often, and usually when you do, it's because of some event. Out of the 5 times I have been back, one of them was a funeral for my nana, and one was for my granda. The other was a wedding, and the other 2 were for holidays. Growing up, majority of my relatives were back home in Ireland, so we never really had big get-togethers on holidays or anything like that. So it was nice being together on the holidays when we could, as well as sometimes my grandparents and cousins would come out to America the odd time. This year, my other granda was able to come out in the start of September for my birthday, and we spent the week together. So every once in a while, I get to see someone from my family that lives in Ireland. And I know my parents are proud of themselves for how far they've come from being 2 immigrant kids in love, coming to chase their dreams for a better life for themselves and a future family. As a happy person and a happy family, I have to say they achieved it. My relationship with my family back home is strong, and my pride in my nationality is even stronger. Sometimes I feel like there are expectations that fall onto me after both my parents working so hard to get where they are now, and I hope I can achieve their expectations. But until then, up Kerry.